Good night, everyone. I hope everyone is well today. Well, I am super, 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 super duper excited. Super excited. Um, Please subscribe to my channel and leave any comments if you have any questions. Please DM me, I think it's called. Well, send me a comment if you have any questions, if there's anything you'd like to know. And so that's about it. But anyway, I'm just going to go over some literary devices for the next couple of days or weeks, even that I went over with you prior, just to reinforce what I shared with you. I'm just going to go over them with you. All right. And I wrote some hyperboles. Hyperboles, as we know, is like an exaggeration. Okay, a total exaggeration of something that it seems unrealistic even. Matter of fact, it is unrealistic. It's an exaggeration that is really unrealistic, but we do it all the time. So I wrote some of these because I felt like it. All right. So here's what I wrote. See, I wrote here. I am as tired as a dead rat. Yeah, I wrote that. I'm as tired as a dead rat. Do you like that one? Anybody? And here's another one I wrote. I coughed a gazillion times today. I coughed a gazillion times today. And here's another one. Oh, what did I write? I can't even make out what I wrote. Oh, he's hungry. He's hungry like 100 pigs. He's as hungry as 100 pigs. And I hope you're noticing something with these hyperboles. Even though they are hyperboles, they also have similes in the mix. Because look at it. I am as tired as a dead rat. See, like or as creates a simile, right? So I put here, I am as tired as a dead rat. So I'm comparing being tired to a dead rat. You see that? I coughed a gazillion times today. Well, that's straightforward. He is hungry as like he's as hungry as 100 pigs. So that's a simile because I use as. All right. And here's another hyperbole. I have a billion things to do before the production day. I have a billion things to do before the production day because clearly I have a whole lot to do, right? And I walked a million miles yesterday just to purchase some props at the store. And I actually drove like a gazillion miles today trying to find a prop store. And when I got there, they were closed. So I'm like, what on earth? You know what I mean? So I'm at a loss. All right. But and so I'm gonna go over nostalgia and flashback because some people are still confusing nostalgia and flashback. Nostalgia is really a sentimental, nice, pleasant feeling for something that you experienced in the past. All right. It's something, you have a longing, it's a pleasant something, a longing, a sentimental, whatever feeling towards an event in the past. Whereas a flashback is memories of a past trauma, you know, visits you right here in the present. It's a trauma. Okay, flashback is memories of a past trauma, something that wasn't all that wonderful. So you see the difference between nostalgia and flashback. All right, a flashback is not a really good thing that happened in the past that you kind of recall it. You know, uh, Flashbacks are like really, really, can be really, really traumatic at times. Like you're driving somewhere or you're walking somewhere, and something you see reminds you of something that happened that was really not all that wonderful. You know, let me see. I think some people might even call it like, how some people get triggered. I think it has a connotation of flashback in it. Something someone says could trigger. could trigger you into reacting in a certain way. It's not really the same thing as a flashback, but something could trigger you into having a flashback. You see what I'm saying? Something could trigger you into having a flashback. But anyway, I have so much going on, but I'm going to invite you. You can please visit my website, www.jkfstyles.com, for some wonderful merch. You'll enjoy it. And if you are in the tri state area and you would like to come on over to see the play that I wrote and directed, you can go on over to it. It's in the description, www.eventbrite.com, and put in the search bar Destiny in the Ground, and that should bring up the play dates. And you could choose whether you want to come Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. And if you do end up popping in, please let me know that you're from my YouTube family, and I'll be happy to to meet with you, to meet you on that night. Uh, what I love about literary devices is it makes whatever you're reading much more interesting and exciting to read. Because if you just write things like, "Oh, the sun is shining," okay, that's nice. But if you say the sun is gorgeous, as the power, the rays captures the beauty. I'm just saying, but you get my point, right? Instead of saying the sun is shining, say the 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 rays of the sun raptures across the sky. Um, well, I'm not saying it right, but you get my point. It sounds so much better, right? And much more interesting than to say the sun is shining. And quite frankly, when you're writing a resume or whatever it is, a cover letter or something, or it is more interesting for the reader when you add some literary devices to your proposal. I'm not saying like go crazy or anything like that. You know what I mean? But you want to give it some zest. Zest. You want to give it some zest, some pizzazz that will make whoever that is reading your proposal, it will intrigue them, and they'll want to buy into whatever it is you're doing at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, so for the next couple of times that I'm going to be on here, I'm just going to be reviewing the literary devices that we went over. And I think I need to clarify some things too, with literary devices and rhetorical devices. Because literary devices is more of like narratives telling a story, and a rhetorical device is really about the art of persuasion, because some people really confuse the two. And, there are times, I could see why it could become confusing, but some people actually put rhetorical devices in the same boat as literary devices. So, but there's like two schools of thought about it. You could differentiate that a rhetorical device is something, dealing with the art of persuasion, and a literary device has to do with, telling a story. You know what I mean? But there are people out there who combine the rhetorical devices in with the literary devices. Well, I hope you're following what I'm telling you. All right. But anyway, I am getting off of here because I have a gazillion things to do, because the show date is upon me, and like things are happening. I'm going to share what has happened after the production has completed its run, because some crazy things went on. Crazy things went on, unbelievable things, but it's all good. So I'll be seeing you when I see you. It's nice chatting with you today. Bye.